Hi, this is Jay with the Florida Keys Astronomy Club.
And I'm Elizabeth Moore, also with the Florida Keys Astronomy Club. And we're here today to talk about this amazing event that we have coming up on August the 21st, which is the solar eclipse. Now you may ask yourself why this is so spectacular. Well, for one reason is
Because it rarely happens in the United States like this. It has been over 375 years since we've had an eclipse like this. It's gone from one end of the country all the way across to the other end of the country in a total eclipse, which is very unusual.
so some part of the United States, if you're in some part of the United States, you are going to be a part of the solar eclipse, whether you're in the direct path or in totality, or if you're even in a partial. So no matter where you are, you should be looking up for this event. You may ask yourself, how do solar eclipses happen? And why don't they happen all the time? Well, it's because it's based on shadows. It's all about the shadow. And it's the shadow of the Earth on the moon or the moon on the Earth. In a solar eclipse, the shadow of the moon falls across the surface of the Earth. And as it travels across the surface of the Earth, it causes it to block out the sun and causes a solar eclipse. The other event that occurs is when the Earth comes in between the sun and the moon, and the Earth's shadow falls across the moon, and it covers the moon, and you have a lunar eclipse.
The eclipse in the Florida Keys is going to be happening in the 21st of August. That's next Monday. It's going to be happening, it's going to start around 1:27 p.m. in the afternoon. That's when you'll first notice a little bite out of the sun. The maximum will be about 2:58, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And by that time, you'll see a tiny crescent of a sun. And then it will diminish until about 4:20 in the afternoon, where you'll see just a tiny little bite disappearing.
There are some really good ways that you can demonstrate how those shadows fall across the surface of the Earth. If you take the Earth ball, which we have over here, and you put the moon ball over here, and then your light source, which would be the sun, and then you just cast a shadow on the surface of the Earth, you can show it traveling across just like it does in reality. So that is how you can show the actual shadow going across the Earth. Now there's another thing that comes into play too that's really important, because the moon has to be just exactly the right size. And if it's not the right size, it won't totally cover the sun. So being the right size and the right distance, and the sun being the right size, is what actually allows it to give you a total solar eclipse. And that is what's really unique. And we can also demonstrate this as well. If we take this beach ball over here, and we take this tennis ball, and we put it up just anywhere randomly, and then we stand there and we look at the tennis ball and the beach ball, we can make it disappear by changing the distance.
You can never ever look directly at the sun. You have to wear these. Look out for the August 21st total eclipse, a partial eclipse here in the Keys. Around 3 o'clock is maximum, so look for that. And also you can follow the Florida Keys Astronomy Club on Facebook.
Okay, so this has been Elizabeth Moore and
Jay Elliott.
And we thank you for watching, and we hope we'll see you out under the stars or under the solar eclipse.